G'day and welcome to Wine Week. I'm Danny.
And I'm Brad.
Brad, you're going to kick us off this week.
This is a Voyager Estate Sauv Blanc Semillon blend. It's a 2006 wine. You may remember way back in the early days of Wine Week, we looked at another Voyager wine. That was their Cab Merlot blend. Well, this is another blend that they do exceptionally well, and they're churning them out year after year at the moment. It's fantastic. This one you can pick up around the sort of $16 mark, sometimes on special even a bit less. It's one of those ones that does fluctuate a bit depending on what's happening around the traps, but it's a fantastic blend. Margaret River is well known for these blends, and this one's bright with sort of tropical fruit flavours, but it's not too sweet. It's got some nice acidity to balance it out, and it's a fantastic wine to just pop open now. Voyager Estate also, if you happen to be in Margaret River, have a fantastic cellar door. It is one of the highlights of the region, and their wines at the moment are just exceptional. So good cellar door, good wines, it's a perfect match. So it's the Sauv Blanc blend. Get onto it.
Very good. Now, speaking of cellar doors, the next one we're going to have a look at is the Orlando or Jacobs Creek St Hugo. These guys, if you get down to where the vineyard is in the Coonawarra, if you're travelling along the Riddick Highway, you actually won't find a cellar door. Now, the red soil, the Terra Rossa in the Coonawarra is like gold for building red wines, and I guess these guys have just decided, don't worry about the cellar door, worry about the grapes, which, look, that's a great idea as far as I'm concerned. This is the 02 St Hugo. It's possibly not the best of the vintages that you might find. It's still a very good wine, but look, back in the late 90s is when I found these the first time, and gee, they were brilliant. This one is still very good, but it's not quite brilliant. Look out for the 03, it's about, but the 02 at the moment is on special, under $30 a bottle, and that's bloody good buying as far as St Hugo is concerned. So look, give it a look. The 02, very good. The 03, even better, and geez, I can't wait for the 04. Yeah,
when the 04 comes out, I'm sure it'll be a cracker. I'm going to finish this week looking at the Saltram Memorabrook Shiraz. This is, again, from the great 2004 vintage. It's a Barossa Shiraz. Saltram have been doing fantastic things recently across sort of all of their price points. These guys release quite a lot of wine at the different levels. They've got some very expensive Shiraz, which are great, built for the long haul, and they're cheaper sort of table wines under $10, the Maker's Table series. This is the Memorabrook Shiraz, very consistent year in, year out. The 04 being a great vintage, and this one is a fantastic bargain. Quite often gets discounted around to the $16 mark, which is just incredible buying. It'd be good value at $25. Like a lot of the Barossa Shiraz, it's a very rich wine. It is the sort of one that, despite its low price tag, it will benefit from sort of 5-6 years in the cellar. It'll really sort of soften out a bit more and gain more complexity. Having said that, it's already got good depth in this wine, so it's a good Barossa Shiraz to match up with your barbecue meats as per usual. So it's the 2004 Saltram Memorabrook Shiraz. Get onto it.
Yeah, look at well under $20 a bottle. That's a bargain, and you're not going to go anywhere near wrong getting yourself some of those. So, look, thanks again for joining us on Wine Week. We'll see you again next week.
See you next week.